Hello YouTube, it's that Lego Builder here with another review. This is my first review in a while, so yeah. This review is on the Kre-O Transformers Sideswipe. It's fairly new. I think it came out this past summer, and I didn't buy this set. I received it as an early Christmas present. And I admit that at first I thought it would just be like another Mega Bloks set, but I built it anyway, and it actually turns out that it's pretty decent actually. The pieces are fairly compatible with Lego. It's very nice. Of course, I'm not going to be using the pieces in anything, but it's just nice that they do work like that. Anyway, before we get onto this main robot part here, I just want to show you the minifigures, or Kre-Ons as they're called in the box. So you get two of them here, and there's this first one which is just named as Driver on the box, and it's pretty nice. The joints are all ball joints, and they're fairly loose, so yeah, and then they do have the studs on the bottom, so you can put them in little chairs. But this hairpiece unfortunately falls off very easily. At least for me it does. I don't know if I'm putting it on right, but that might be it. And then this, you can sort of tell that the jaw is shaped. Just sort of bony, I guess. And they've got these little holes in the sides of the legs. So the minifigures aren't the best, but they're okay. Like, I wouldn't use them very often for anything except for with the Kre-O sets. But that's just me. So yeah, get on to the next minifigure, or Kre-On. So then this one is just a mini version of Sideswipe, which is the Transformer in the set. And it's actually seems like it's higher quality than this one. Because for one thing, the helmet doesn't come off. Like, it's on that head. And then the head moves with the helmet. So, yeah. Just wanted to show you these other features on the Kre-Ons. They do have these little things here. They look like maybe they're supposed to show shirts or something. I don't know. And the legs are kind of weird because they only have this one thing stud here at the top, rather than the normal two studs for Lego. And then you just slide it into this hole in the middle here, and they don't stay on all that well. But the thing is, you get more articulation with these guys, because of course all of their limbs are on ball joints, so you can move the arms in and out and the legs in and out, as well as the usual back and forth. And the wrists do move. You get some movement with the wrists. And then I think what's the best part of this set, this is the first I've ever seen something like this. The set actually comes with a whole bunch of weapons that are like alternate weapons. So it's kind of cool. Like, you get this cool looking red one for the little Transformer Kre-On. You can't really see all the details from here, but it feels quite high quality for Chinese plastic, which is what it is. Yeah. And then just to show the compatibility with minifigures, I've got this Stormtrooper here, and it fits into his hand quite nicely. So you can do that. And then there's these other ones here that there's like a sniper rifle looking thing. Just ignore the background noise if you can hear that. There's this machine gun looking thing, which is kind of nice. And then it still fits in the minifigure's hand. So, yeah. And then of course you get a pistol, which is what this driver crayon is supposed to use. Yeah. And then you get this briefcase thing, some handcuffs, and a walkie-talkie. Okay, so let's just move on to the main part of the review now, which is, of course, Sideswipe. And all of the Transformers Kre-O sets can be built as cars or robots. Fortunately, they do not transform, something I would hope to see in the future from Kre-O. If they hope to continue this line, I think it would be much more successful if the robots could actually transform. But it's very nice as is. I will not be reviewing the car part. I don't want to take this apart because it looks pretty nice. Anyway, you can see, like, on this Transformer anyway, you can see a lot of similarities to Lego. Like, this piece here is almost an exact replica of something that we've seen quite a few times in the past with night sets and such. Then there are a lot of stickers in this set. You can sort of see Sideswipe there. And then the printing is a little off. Like this, it's supposed to be a straight arrow, but it's like a check mark looking thing. Yeah. But what I really like about this figure is the posability of it, because it's all ball joints here, and then they feel higher quality than Lego ball joints, as in they don't slide around as much as Legos do. They're smaller and more compact, so they're not as noticeable. You don't get those ginormous balls sticking out of the joints everywhere, like in Lego. But yeah. And then the wrists are fully articulated as well. You can just turn them side to side. This moves up and down, and there's a wheel there. You can spin. You close that up, there's an Autobot symbol there. And then this piece is sort of like half of a piece that Lego makes. It's kind of weird, but I like it. The feet aren't the best in the world, but the legs are still fully articulated, so it's pretty nice from there. It feels like the balls are made of rubber, so they do break quite a bit if you play with them too hard. So they're more for posing rather than actual fighting. And they're fairly easy to get back in. For me, anyway. But yeah, they stay pretty well. Like you saw, I'm holding a pose for all the time I was reviewing the figures. But yeah, the back isn't the best, really. I added this piece on, actually. You can take that off, and that's what it's supposed to look like. I just added this because, you know, it's a Transformer. There's like little car parts sticking out everywhere. There's like wheels there. This is just like a trailer hitch. Yeah. But yeah, overall, I think it's a pretty decent set. I'm not quite sure of the cost. I will probably put that like in the credits or something. But it's overall, I think it's a pretty good rating. It's like a 7 or 8 for me, just because I'm biased because it's not Lego. But it's better than Mega Bloks, that's for sure. And it is, like I said, it includes all these extra weapons that you can actually put into Lego figures' hands, like you saw with the Stormtrooper. So I think that's a good feature. I might actually buy a couple more of these in the near future. I don't know, maybe not. But that's it for this review. That Lego Builder, signing off.